All right, so I've been getting a lot of questions about this lately. Let's talk about it. Detox. Is it a real thing? What are we doing? So when it comes to detox, there's people on both sides of the aisle. There are people that say it's complete nonsense, and then there are other people that absolutely swear by it. Typically, when we talk about detox, what comes to mind are fruit smoothies and vegetable drinks and this kind of thing, okay? But what is detox really? Detoxing or cleansing, to use the colloquialism, is nothing. That's not how it works. But you do have these nifty little things called kidneys, a liver, and lymph nodes that actually do detox your body on a regular basis, and they do so better with the proper amount of sleep, exercise, and a healthy diet. So let's get into it. Starting with the kidney, these two little guys, their main job is to filter out the blood. They do other things too. There's some hormones that they secrete, and they manage your blood pressure and all kinds of other goodness. But in terms of their detoxification function, like I said earlier, they filter out the blood. Blood goes in, blood gets filtered, and at various points, the filtered blood gets reabsorbed, and then all the waste products that are in the blood basically get excreted as urine. You pee them out. If you want to know how well your kidney's functioning, when you get your blood work done, you ask your doctor for what's referred to as an EGFR, or an estimated glomerular filtration rate test, and that will give you an idea of the extent to which your kidneys are functioning properly or not. So that's part of an actual biological detox. The next big contributor is your lymphatic system. So your lymphatic system includes your appendix, your tonsils, lymph nodes, bone marrow, and your thymus gland. This system functions in a couple different ways to detox you, but primarily, number one, it allows lymph fluid to drain to keep you from swelling, as well as allowing germs to collect during an infection in the lymph nodes, where they can be filtered through a bunch of T cells and other lymphocytes and antibodies, as the lymphatic system is part of a major portion, in fact, of your immune system. One of the things that drives the lymphatic system to function properly is movement. So this is one way that just being more active can contribute to your detoxification in a very real biological way. Then last, but certainly not least, we got to talk about the liver. Just about everything you eat has to go through this guy first. And because it's so important to your proper function, it can take a beating before it shuts down. Now, herein lies some of the kernels of truth to the fruit and vegetable smoothie detox claims, because during the phases of liver detoxification, there are various vitamins, minerals, and amino acids that are required to facilitate that process. If you regularly eat these things and have a healthy, balanced diet, then you'll already be getting them in abundance. But if you eat a typical Western diet of highly processed foods, you might be lacking in many of these vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. And so getting that fruit vegetable smoothie might seem as if that's the magic to the detox. But the magic to the detox is that you were just nutritionally deficient before you had the smoothie. The smoothie in of itself is not some magic detoxification trick. You can just do it regularly by eating the things that you're supposed to in the first place. And so that's the real rub, folks. When it comes to detoxification, is it a myth? No, it's real. But is it a special diet? Is it a particular blend of fruits and vegetables in a smoothie? Is it a pill you take? Is it fasting for, 2 hours, 1 day, 48 hours? It's none of these things. What it is your body functioning properly to clean yourself out of any bacteria, other infectious materials, toxins and pollutants in your blood, and anything weird that you might have eaten by mistake. The biggest levers to actually detox yourself are, number one, sleep, because that's your biggest recovery lever for anything. Detox, cognitive function, muscle growth, injury repair, all of it. Sleep is your biggest lever. So that's first of all. The next biggest lever is going to be hydration. One of the other major functions of the kidneys is regulating fluid volume and blood pressure. The kidneys, as a filtration system, don't have a motor on them. They don't have a pump. So it's the constant intake of additional fluid and their function to regulate that fluid that kind of forces the old through the filter in order to extract what is still useful in that fluid to then resupply it back into the bloodstream and get rid of the waste. So if you aren't drinking enough fluid and aren't peeing that often, you're not detoxing your blood with your kidneys, or at least not to the extent that they're intended to. And then I touched on movement kind of powering the lymphatic system, but the other thing that exercise in particular does is perspiration. That's another way for you to eliminate waste from the body as well. And what happens when you exercise and sweat? That's right, you get thirsty, so you drink more fluid, thus contributing to the overall detoxification of your body via natural means, via the tools that you have at your disposal already, your lymphatic system, your kidneys, and your liver. So before you look to some magic pill or juice smoothie remedy for detox, think about the big levers first: sleep, proper nutrition, and exercise, so that your body's functioning the way it's supposed to, and it can do all the detoxing you need on its own. Thanks for watching.